Thank you for taking the time, showing the interest to sit in and listen to this video. The purpose behind the video is for me to introduce to you my most recent work, the book Success Driven Logic. It is a book that took close to 7 years to finish. And when it was finished, remarkably, 347 pages later, 169,299 words later, that seems like a lot, doesn't it? When you think back in high school, a 1,000-word essay seemed like a lot, and here I've got 169,299 words put together in 11 chapters. But you know, there's a reason for that number. Because to tell my story, I needed to do exactly that, tell a story. So each of those chapters, all 11 of them, tell stories. They tell stories to make the point, along with tidbits from various professionals in and outside of the game. I am able to produce what I believe is an exceptional piece of work. Along the way, I also used you. You may have been part of it. I promoted the involvement of our bowling community in 4 different online surveys. Those surveys helped build relevance and assure that I was actually on the mark for what I had to say. Didn't serve a purpose to say something that would be lost on the masses because I was just being irrelevant. So please, humor me just a little bit longer. 11 chapters. What's in that 11 chapters? There's a chapter on stress management. There's a chapter on game preparation, planning your game. Boy, did I ever get an awakening when one of my first lessons sitting down with my sports psychologist at the time, Kevin Spink, and listening to myself talk about what my game preparation was. Boy, did I ever get an awakening. I share that with you. There's also a chapter on goal setting. There's also a chapter on imagery, teamwork, coaching, instruction, of course on instruction, but not just the basics. Detection and correction, yes, for sure, but how to instruct, where to start, why start where I suggest. Really valid, important points. I will argue my strategy for instruction till the cows come home. It is fundamental. Other things that get touched on, did I say coaching, teamwork, imagery, detection and correction, the future of the sport. Now let me tell you a little bit about the future of the sport. I have nothing but optimism about the future of the sport. I give a little history at the beginning, and then I delve right into the nuts and bolts of what I believe the future of the sport is and how to make the future of our sport thrive. Yes, thrive. And for that to happen, change needs to happen. I'm not in a position to make that change, but we can all help influence that. And those of you that are involved in the administration of the game, you can help make a change. You can help make a difference. Look forward to hearing your comments on all my chapters, but give me your feedback. I'd love it. The chapter called Kindred Voices explores the future of our sport. And to assure that my message is accurate, I made sure to follow through on all the people that were connected to the storyline. I wanted to assure that my accuracy was there. Nothing worse than telling a lie. There are no lies in this book. Just honest truth, given a perspective for the future of our game so that we can be a thriving bowling community. Anyway, one of the chapters that most thrills me is called Collective Voices. 42 individuals from across our nation chose to share something that they are passionate about in the game, something that matters to them. There were no other criteria given to them. Some of them wrote about lane adjusting. Some of them wrote about mindset. Some of them wrote about handling stress. Some wrote about mental health. There are 42 people that gave time and effort to produce exceptional pieces of work, and I'm sure you'll enjoy reading those as well. There's also a workbook available as a separate entity, and it explores many of the topics within the Success Driven Logic book, but goes deeper. Hard to believe goes deeper after I've said 347 pages, but yes, it does. Concrete, simple steps to do, some more advanced thinking, particularly around, let's say, goal setting, the psychology of goal setting, not just goal setting, but the psychology of it. Anyway, I've talked long enough. How do you get a hold of this book? Email me, successdrivenlogic@gmail.com. You can buy the workbook and the main book for $60, or you can buy them individually, Success Driven Logic for $45 and the workbook for $25. Send me an email. Send me your mailing address and an e-transfer, and we will take care of your order. Just let me know what you like, and I'm here to serve and help you as much as I can. I'm also want to wrap up by saying that each week I'm going to touch on one of those chapters for you, just to give you an idea of some of the things that are talked about. And I promise one thing, this particular video is over 6 minutes long. The preceding videos, the videos that will come afterwards, won't be that long. All right? Thank you for your time. Thank you for your interests in listening. I really do appreciate it. Take care. Bowl well. Hold your follow through. Ooh, that's one of the secrets. Hold your follow through.